Good evening, afternoon, I guess. It's kind of not evening. Here I am, back at it again at Outside Island, I guess. Um, yeah, my sister and I are going to be playing games tonight, so I'm going to make sure I can get a good stream in before that. And we're going to go to the Wind Temple today. I don't hate any part of this game explicitly. The Wind Temple is one of my least favorites, mostly just like aesthetically, because it's all very green and brown and dusty, and I just don't love it. So it's probably the dungeon I remember the least well, and we gotta make sure that we have the items that we're going to need, because it gets really old. Really old after a while, too. Get the same items out again and again. I think I need a car to go plant those trees before those fans stop blowing. But yeah, so we're going to go through the Wind Temple, and then we're going to go to Windfall Island, and at least sell a couple of skull masks. Oh dear. Rip. My hubris. And I've been playing enough Breath of the Wild that my immediate thought was, oh, let's just pull out my bow while I'm flying to shoot it. I have been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild. Because I found out that the double bonus for scanning amiibos only happens every 5 times you scan them. So I have been going through and scanning them every day, just to get up to the 5 again. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Windfall Island. If we have any time after that, I'm gonna see if I can go find the, double magic Octorok, big Octorok thing. I'm pretty sure it's just south of Outside Island. I'm pretty confident it's on the bottom row. I don't have the Octorok map. I don't remember where the Octorok map is in the game. If my one viewer here is my good mod, and my good mod wanted to look up the answer to that question, I'd appreciate it, but no pressure if not. Also, I guess I have 2,100 rupees, so I probably don't need money desperately. Honestly, getting the extra magic would be beneficial for this temple, because this temple is a lot of deck reliefing, but too late for that now. I guess, yeah, let's make sure that they actually want to come at us. Yeah. It eventually becomes relevant, because we don't have a hook shot. I think this dungeon also requires the greatest number of items to shuffle between. Because you can't... There are enemies that require you to use items other than just the Deku Leaf, Wind Waker, and... D4, you're a pal. Oh, gets chart to chart. It's a C chart that you dig up. Dredge up, I should say. Cool. We can go there. That is just where Makar gets kidnapped. Cool. I don't know if there's a way to save Makar here. I've never tried, I've never really. I guess it is just a cutscene kidnap, so. Oh no! Anyway. Because you can, Korok leaf the yellow pea hat things, but you can't Korok leaf the, bomb guys. Besides, we want to get more golden feathers, because they also sell well in Exhibit C.
Link, the stone that blocks the entrance seems extremely heavy. The only way you could move it, Link, is if you were to become as heavy as the Great Deku Tree himself. If only the Great Deku Tree were here right now.
Okay, I just thought I saw that the top part was cleared away, and it's not, so Makar isn't a fool. Ha! Once again, I have been playing far too much for a while. I don't need to kill this guy. I love the concept that your partner people can get kidnapped and put to jail. I love that. I think it's a great mechanic. I hate the abundance of these bastards in the dungeon. Both this one and the previous one. But this one especially because, again, most of the weapons that you can... most of the items that you need are not ones that effectively deal with them. Because then, especially when you also need the hook shot, it gets even worse. You got a joy pendant. You can keep in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Because then you need to have both the iron boots and the grappling hook, and then that's 2 out of your 3 item slots. I think puzzle-wise and like that kind of design-wise, this dungeon is pretty cool. But again, just like aesthetically, it is one of my least favorite dungeons of all time. Hey pal, thanks. I have enough. Okay. You got the dungeon map. Press up on the D-pad to view it. Green areas are ones you visited. The flashing area is your current location. Tilt up and down on the joystick to view other floors. I think a magic meter would have been interesting for Breath of the Wild, though. Because obviously not every game needs one. Not every game mechanically depended on it. And I enjoyed the idea of rupees being the source of magic in Twilight Princess for the magic armor. Made it easier to get on the rupees in a dungeon, that's for sure. But like actual magic in Breath of the Wild could have been pretty spicy. Cool. I remember this being fun. But I guess it's just bland if there's only one option. I wonder if you guessed wrong, then the what are they? Stalfos? Not Stalfos. I don't remember their names. The statue guys come alive. We got a small key. Use it to open locked doors. You can open it only. You can use it only in this dungeon. I just feel like when I get the compass, there's going to be a treasure chest that appears on that other spot in the room. Right here. Ah, so was correct. I just happened to get lucky in a very boring way. Excuse me. No such thing as too much chew jelly. Ah! It only took us every other guess, but we got there. And chew jelly? Oh boy, it's Christmas. Perfect. And refilled my magic. I think the mini boss in this dungeon is the Wizrobe Master, which is also kind of a goofy boss. Again, I don't detest this dungeon, I just don't love it. You got a treasure chart. Once you're out to sea, open your sea chart and check this map. Start with Y and open up to the spot where treasure lies will light up. In that area, and rely on this chart to guide you to the spot where you can get the treasure.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, it's novel, it's fun, but, like, I don't know. I don't know, fam. I feel like Twilight Princess really knocks it out of the park in terms of, like, meaningful mini-bosses. Thank you for being generous with that. Getting out of this pit is like so many different items that you need. Very generous. Disregard the amount of force that would be applied onto Link's tiny, young human body. You got a joy pendant. Something, nectar-filled blossom, something. Come on, bud, we're going home. Where are we going? I think the, frickin'... Yeah, the door was this way. And then I think we need to go back up at some point, because the switch up there, I think, turns the fan on to let us go all the way up to the second floor. Oh no.
Oh, man. You know, not the button that I really... Well, okay, obviously I pushed the button. Can't deny that it was my finger that did it, but... My holding Joy-Cons is just a trap for playing Breath of the Wild for 9+ hours this last week. Okay. Ooh, nasty. Nice. The key, use it to gain entrance to the room where the dungeon's boss lurks. Check the D-pad to see for yourself on the map. Yeah. So yeah, now we have to go back across the hall. Again, I guess in my memory I remember this dungeon being a lot longer than it is, but it's not super long, I guess.
Link! Link, I think that the hook shot you have would probably latch onto the trees I planted. Give it a try.
I don't know if Makar needs to come with me for this. I just figure it's better to have and not need than need and not have. These guys are the ones you can't shoot in the bow. Yeah. Honestly, wasn't expecting that to work. Happy that it did, though. Pretty sure the Tingle chest is down there. Not that it's ever gonna matter. Go hide in the corner of the car. Nice. Another joy pendant. How many do I have? I think it's 50 that you need for the Oasis dude, but let's see. Hope it's not 50. I know where I can get more, clearly, but so the fan isn't blowing yet, yeah? I thought it was a switch over on that side that did it. Don't bother. Kind of them. No, it doesn't look like there's a switch. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's a small key in that chest, surely. And surely. Makar for this, right? Surely not.
Oh.
That's super. It is a small key. What a shock. Ah, so he's just back up there. Fair enough, Makar. Eat. Okay, just curious if we could just rip the head off. Rip. It's inconvenient to get hit so much, but things deal so little damage. Okay, like I don't recall explicitly whether the second run through of the game does double damage. I feel like there is a mode in the remastered Wind Waker 2 or HD remastered that does double damage. And it helps the game feel more like stressful, more at stake. Because there are some Zelda games where you will just actually die. I have evidenced this a lot for a while. But I feel like Twilight Princess, I didn't ever finish playing Twilight Princess Remastered because I died a lot, as I had only 6 hearts going through the secret Master Sword place, the Lost Woods. Going through there with only 6 hearts. Every hit was like, oh, you just lost half your health and now you're gonna die. So, I don't know. It also, I mean, embarrassingly, it might not have been Master Mode too. It might have just been base Twilight Princess that I kept dying on, but I don't recall. The real question of the potentially next year and a half, 2 years, will they add original? I said original. Will they add the GameCube version of Twilight Princess to the Switch Online? As I recall, it wasn't on their list of games coming to the platform. I feel like it would be a game that, after Wind Waker loses hype a little bit, will motivate people. Oh, come on! I was expecting it to be a Moblin or something. Bokoblin. Nope. 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 Because surely that's what we're waiting for, in terms of the chest in the middle of the room appearing, is killing the last enemy in the room. Surely that's what we're waiting for, right? Because I don't think it's pulling all the faces off the wall. It might be, but I don't think so. I guess we'll start from the top then, if that is the case. Nice. Oh, you prick. But I didn't hear no do. So presumably there are more bastards behind the wall. I see you, you nerd. Come on, fam. There. A treasure chart. Nice. We have a lot of those, so at some point maybe we will go after them. I mean, we'll go after them as we go after Triforce charts, for sure. For on any areas that especially have some, but... Again, we'll see how this isn't going to be a completionist run, right? It's mostly just let's beat the game and do whatever else is fun while doing so. I don't think there's anything down there except grass to cut. And we're not that desperate for rupees yet. In absolute exigency, we will just go to the private oasis and solve sliding puzzles. Because that's fairly good money in this game. And hopefully a lot easier a decade and a half older than I was when I struggled with them as a child. Maybe more than it, well, not quite. So not too much more. Convenient. So it's not worth going down after that one. It was one of the, presumably it was one of the goblins, and all it'll have is some money and some arrows and bombs. It's really the moments that you are pushing a block for a solid 30 seconds that make you realize just how fun Legend of Zelda games are, you know? Give you a moment to quilt the combat and the puzzles and everything together as you sit and reflect on the steps that brought you here to these blocks, pushing them across the room wearing solid metal on your feet. And it's like, it always gives you at least some kind of accomplishment feeling as you push these blocks. As you have to do that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to push the block. And so, knowing that you have to makes it a little easier. But it's still like, you're stuck sitting and pushing a block. And then you have to carry Makar, and you can't even roll to make yourself feel faster. Excellent music, though. I didn't open any of the jars, so hopefully I never have to come back here. I mean, I won't. You know. Excuse me. Ugh. I do like this boss, though. It's a little difficult because sometimes it's hard to lock onto the tongue and you have to actually free aim it, and that's really hard. But, like, in terms of let's have it spawn little guys that attack you, let's have it be a pain, let's have it be cool looking, and the boss music is great. This is a pretty good boss. Better than the Poe boss, for sure. I don't know if it's better than the other bosses in the game, but at least on par for most of them. obviously the flying worm thing is a fairly common Zelda boss design. There's the Stone Power Temple, and then this boss is fairly reiterated in the Twilight Princess water dungeon, just, you know, obviously underwater. But I mean, if it ain't broke. Not you thought. Got him.
Almost exactly an hour to beat the dungeon, so not bad time. If I was less blind, then perhaps a little bit faster, but still good pace. Gives us a good hour or so to go play around in Windfall, and then I'll probably end the stream going to get the extra magic meter. I don't think you need it, but it's certainly nice
For a lot of the treasure chart retrieval. Get our second hit of Red Bull here. The Master Sword has returned. Its blade once again houses the power to repel evil. The sword of the one true hero is revived at last. Remember, kids, only one person can be a hero per generation.
Link, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword, and my ancestors are most satisfied. I shall continue praying to the gods here. Link, please step into the light and return above ground. May the winds of fortune be at your back.
I see. So the Forsaken Fortress is already...
Like a molten snake that casts off its dead skin. That place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves fall onto the cold, cracked ground.
I can't get as low as I usually do.
Why? What ails you? What? Lose the long face. The monsters are gone from the world. Doesn't that make you a little happy?
Link, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shown himself above the sea since Baloo unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And what's worse, there is not a creature stirring in his base of operations in this world, the Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, yet I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about the Princess Zelda. Link, you must search for all the Triforce shards so we can head back to Hyrule without delay.
Okay.
Windfall Island, here we come. So I'm still missing most of the edges of my sea chart, but... And of course we haven't visited Tingle, because screw Tingle. I guess we'll do the boring work of quickly opening our sea charts. Okay, I guess I only got the two in the dungeon. Cool, cool. Okay. So, a couple of things. We obviously want to do the lighthouse. That's very easy to do. We're gonna sell some of our bone necklaces. We're gonna go stop thief. Get the bottle. See how many joy pendants we need. Shh. Take them out. Go away. I remember this being very difficult as a child. Largely, I would wager, because I am impatient. And because, like, even now, the idea that it takes a long time to open your menu and change items seems so foolish to me, having an issue with that as a child. But obviously, like, time compression is a thing as you grow older. It is. Things take, or periods of time are much shorter the more time you've experienced in your life. So I don't hate my childish self for that, but I just am flabbergasted at how, oh, come on, I'm not, you can't see me. You can't see me. Come on, fam. Oh, wait, she didn't see me. Rip. Embarrassing. We're not going to auction because the only thing we can get here meaningfully is the sea chart that I don't know if its content are meaningful or helpful for me. We get a heart piece, but obviously this is not. Hang up, go away. This is not a completion run. I believe there are 8 Triforce charts, and each one translates for 264 rupees, if I remember right. It's what, right around how many rupees I need, just to be safe. I'm gonna get a couple more. If I have any extras, I'll probably just go buy stuff from the bougie beetle store. Who's that? Yeah, I guess it's just bait. Please, let me talk to you. Oh, you startled me. What do you want? My heart is racing. You scared me. Wait, are you? The kind of creep who goes around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Who do you think you are, anyway? An ally. See, I've remembered an ally of justice for so long because I enjoyed this quest. What? An ally of justice? I'm not a thief, I swear, I haven't stolen anything. Well, yet. Please let me go, it was just an impulse, that's all, just a bad idea. Why won't you say anything? Does this mean you're mad at me? Could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led up to this moment? Please, you owe me that much. I was once the richest little debutante in this town. Did you know that? One day, a monstrous bird came and took me away to a terrible place called the Forsaken Fortress, where I was locked up and held captive. Oh, it was awful. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last bit of our family fortune, gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now, every day from morning until night, I'm busy working for the open-air shop. So as you can see, at least I'm trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that just tug at your heartstrings? What do you say about the tragic events of my pitiable life? And to make matters worse, for some reason I still can't figure out that slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie, of all people. It makes me so mad that I want to do something terrible. Grr! Do you understand my plight? Then you'll let me go? But why not? It's true. I know I'm quibbling over nothing. Being so poor weakens a person's very soul. I don't know, fam. I don't know about that. But it's time I quit making silly excuses for myself. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. I will never do anything like that again. Ah, what an amazing feeling. I've let all of my worries out of my heart. Wow, I actually feel refreshed. Let me at least thank you. Please, take this. You have an empty bottle. Set it to and use it with Y0X. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things. Don't look at me like that. I didn't steal it. It washed up on the shore, so I picked it up. Don't tease me like that. It's a tiny bottle made of crystal clear glass. It's so beautiful. I wish my soul could be that beautiful. But what am I saying? When you live in poverty, you can say the cheesiest things without blinking an eye. So, I guess you should go soon. Father will start worrying. Goodbye, little ally of justice, and good luck to you. Bye, thanks for tonight. Link doing a Yakuza sub-story on Windfall Island. You see, young sir, I have been studying pictoboxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perhaps become my research assistant? Sure. Oh, really? Really and truly? My heart leaps at your enthusiasm, but I feel I must tell you, the path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you sure you still want to do this? Absolutely. Ha-ha! You must share my love of the pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Link, is it? Very well then, I shall issue 3 commands to you. At the dawn of the day, you must complete all 3 tasks. You shall be my #1 assistant, Link. Now then, but for my first command, a love letter. Do you know what that is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town, there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion and continues to write letters of doomed love. I am certain that the object of this sadly one-sided affection is a quandary of the matter, the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However,
I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. Sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you're my assistant, you must perform this task with ease. Okay, I mean, I know how to do it. I was hoping I could just offload my Sparkling Firefly onto him. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. And the Moon Lover is over here, I think, up on the ledge. Oh, please don't run off, Link. Yo, hold up! What's a kid like you doing out at a time like this? Are you up to take a look at the heavens too? In that case, you'll get a better view from over here. A lot of people collect things as a hobby. Me, I just like to sit and gaze at the night sky. That's all the hobby I need. If you have anything that's good for looking at the night sky, have a look at that moon. I highly recommend it. Okay, so he wants to see it during the day. It's because I have a picture of the full moon. I don't know if it needs to be in color or not to satisfy his particular whims. Hopefully not. Okay, so we need the wind to blow. Northwest? Or east? Fine night, isn't it? You know, this thing may look like a window, but it's actually a window. But we very rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it doesn't budge. I'm pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though. So if the wind blew in the right direction again, we just have to hit the power switch out back to get it moving. It looks like a southwesterly wind is southwesterly. Southwesterly? So it's coming from the southwest, you mean? Is that how they do it out on the open seas? And the power switch out back. No, apparently that's not right. Not right either, so maybe we try just like straight on north. Okay, just straight north. Fine night, isn't it? Well, would you look at that? The Ferris wheel just started moving all on its own. Somebody must have started it up.
I wonder who got the thing going again. I don't know who it was or where he is, but he must be one nice guy, assuming of course that he is a guy. Well, seeing how this is finally moving again, you should go for a ride while you have the chance. You can jump into the gondola seats just around the corner from here. Trust me, little man, it's fun. And rewarding. I forgot which button. Fine, fine. Fine, fine. Oh, I also need magic to fire my bow. Oh, and I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Whew. Ugh. Oh, and I twitched. Oh, fam. Oh, fam. Well, there's very much grass on this island to cut, so maybe I'll just have some more grandma's soup. Or go to the choo-choo jelly guy and have him make me a potion. Is that... Could it be? Did you by chance bring me true jelly? This is an extremely rare color of true jelly. Perhaps it indicates a new breed. What a fascinating jelly development. I've never seen one of this particular hue before, or on Popper Dial, but a small atoll famous for its robust true population. But I digress, and the game is afoot. When it comes to making potions, I am a true artist. I have been shown something rare. Inspiration bubbles up from within me. Oh, wait for it. Here it comes. Oh. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't know if I want to say it that many times. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the sparkle I was looking for. The sudden burst of inspiration. Eureka. I'm going to use this true jelly to create a brand new, unheard of kind of potion. It's been 10 years since I began my now legendary studies of the true jelly. I must begin mixing this new potion before my first new inspiration in years vanishes. Character designs in the Wind Waker series are great. It's ready at last. My new true jelly concoction. It's still piping hot, and I want you to have the first batch, my fellow jelly connoisseur. You got some green potion. Set it to Y0X and use it to recover your magic power. You can keep it in your bottle. La-dee-doo. My next project is to create a gripping advertisement for my new potion. You come back at any time. Oh, wait, man, that took half of my chew jelly. Gross. Now at least I'll have a couple of tries in case I screw it up again. I've said it in previous streams, but can you imagine what it would be like if they made a Breath of the Wild level Wind Waker game? If they made a Legend of Zelda sailing game with the chops of Breath of the Wild, open world, full exploration, lots of small islands, sea combat, etc., etc., etc. Can you imagine how much money that would make? Because even just this game is excellent at for sailing and for vibing on the ocean. But imagine the scope of Breath of the Wild, coupled with a fun seafaring theme. Pretty sure it's a treasure chart here too, but you know. Hey, it's a heart piece. Never mind. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Get 2 more to complete another heart container. One of the best parts about this game is that there is a chart for every collectible. That in the game, diegetically, there is a way to track everything you can do. More games should do that, I think. I think that's everything to do at night, so we're gonna... Nope. Final answer. We're gonna go get the deeds to the island if possible. We're gonna go sell some skull necklaces. I have no desire to do the trading game. I don't want to talk with you. Just trying to roll. Just trying to roll. Oh yeah, Gossip Girls. Why are you staring at us like that, huh? I know we're cute, but we're good girls. We don't know any rumors, and we don't spread the ones we know. Yeah, we're good. No matter how much money you give us, we won't tell you anything. Nope, nothing. That's right, not even for 2 rupees. Oh, really? You're gonna give us rupees? Yippee, we should get 1 whole rupee. Haha, we're still not gonna tell you anything, not even a teensy tiny rumor. Yeah, we would never tell you about the merchants with the huge backpacks who are on Bomb Island, Great Fish Island, Mother and Child Isles. How do you know about these people? I hear they all think Zunari's shop is the greatest. Isn't that the weirdest? What else can I do for you on this fine day? When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you'll grow up to be a fine young man, and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. My dear, that's a joy pendant. To tell you the truth, I love jewelry above all else. And why that is extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around, dear. Oh my, yes, I will happily take a single one from you. No, I insist, only one. To tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them. That would probably only happen in my wildest dreams. You know, I've been a teacher here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties, I'm so joyful. It's the best birthday present I could ask for. I suppose I'll have to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. So I guess it's 20 for the deed, and it's 50 for the hero's pendant. And if you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. My dear, did you bring me joy pendants yet again? How many joy pendants do you have right now? 44? Why do you think a child like you would pay such a large tribute to me? Oh, your teacher is very impressed by your efforts, little dear. My whole body is numb with the thrill of excitement. So this is what pure joy feels like. I'll take precisely 20 of them, thank you. That will do just fine. My heart will be all aflutter. I don't know if you know, but 20 is my lucky number. This is I promised. I will reward you for going out and collecting all of these for me. I'm going to give you a wonderfully splendid thing. Close your eyes, dear. You got the cabana deed. It's written on yellow parchment. Looks quite old. Dum-da-dum! You see, although I am but a mere teacher, I own my very own cabana in a tropical oasis down south. But lately I haven't made use of it at all, so you can have it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's alright, dear. You can stop gaping in amazement now. Now that you have this deed, that cabana is all yours. You own it. So whatever you do, don't lose this piece of paper. I am getting on in age, and sea travel hasn't exactly agreed with me as of late. Now I can just stay here and relax as I continue my work with the children. And just so you know, you'll find the place southeast of here. It's on a tiny, lonely little island near the Triangle Islands. Now on it is your own little bachelor pad. Good luck finding it. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. Oh, you're the fine young gentleman who gave me a joy pendant present. How can I forget? How many did you give me again? 21? My, but wasn't that nice. So what can I do for you? Let me see if she would tell me. Because I don't think she'll take any more until I have 30 to give. Are you giving these to me as well? But I told you I was perfectly satisfied with the 20 you gave before. But my, you are such a persistent little dear. And since you are so insistent, I will accept them happily. Fine, I have no choice but to unleash pure joy upon you. Prepare for an onrush of joy, the likes of which you've never imagined. How many joy pendants have you brought? 24? My goodness, when I put these together with the ones you've already brought me, they'd up to a whopping 45. Well, thank you, thank you. I'm so joyful. To receive so many mountains of these beautiful pendants, I'm quite simply brimming with joy, my dear. Thank you. I have to give you my most precious of precious belongings. I shall give you this very special piece of jewelry. Now close your eyes, dear. This item is so rare there is not another like it anywhere in the world. So I guess it is only 40. Neat. You got the hero's charm. This mystical trinket gives you the ability to see the life forces of your foes. Equipped on the quest status screen. What do you think? Isn't it dashing? It is the rarest of things, and it will show you its true worth when you wear it in the presence of a monster. For now, just select it on your quest status screen to put it on. When you do, promise to think of me and treasure it with all your heart. Cool. I was kind of hoping she'd pay me for the rest of the ones that I brought, but that's okay. Brah. Little goofy smile. I don't know if we'll keep it on. I like it. It's not essential by any means. Okay. He's the guy who sends the listless letters. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Have we perhaps met before someplace? Yes, you promised to frickin' pay me. What? Whatever you mean? You don't mean my daughter, do you? Because my daughter has already been rescued from the Forsaken Fortress. Why, she even returned with a huge load of lovely, glittering, delicious treasure. Thanks to her little incident, we've become filthy rich overnight, and I mean filthy. Why, there isn't a girl in the world who's as good a child as my Maggie. You may not have been able to help me, but there's no harm done. I'm sure you'll accomplish something in life. Someday. In the meanwhile, my daughter has blossomed into quite the little beauty. Run along, go spend some time with her. Cute little bunny ears. Oh, to think that I would survive my ordeal and return to this town. And to think that I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. But no, it is a nightmare without him by my side. It's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress. That sweet boy who gave me all those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island. Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, the wonderful moblin from the Forsaken Fortress. Oh, Mo, why Mo? I'm always writing heartfelt letters filled with my overflowing emotions, but why don't you answer me, Mo? The war took him away. Ah, this is bad, oh terribly bad. I've already drifted off into my own dream world. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. Could you take the letter I've just finished inking and deliver it to the postbox for me? Please, I beg of you. What? Really? You're such a dear, and you've made Maggie so happy. You got Maggie's letter. It's a letter from Maggie to her sweetie. Keep it in your delivery bag until you find a postbox to drop it in. The postbox, don't you dare forget! But you must promise not to read it. The secrets of a girl's heart are to be shared only when she so desires. Deal. That's fine. I don't remember how much he sells or buys the pendants for. Eh? This is one of those skull necklaces that my daughter Maggie brought back from the Forsaken Fortress. These sell quite well at antique shops. In fact, it was thanks to these beauties I became so filthy rich overnight. Looks of it, I'd say you have about 20 of these, don't you? They aren't easy to come by either. Frankly, I'm amazed you found so many. I'll be bathing in money yet again. The money bath, the only bath that gets you filthy rich. Alright, boy, I'll give you this as a tip. Now, I'm not thanking you or anything, I'm just feeling good today. You got a treasure chart. I was once quite poor myself, you know. Back then I used to dream of owning a boat. A boat I could use to go off in search of treasure. And now look at my filthy richness. Chase your dreams, little urchin. Oh, did you bring me more? It looks like they're a bit worn. That's a good sign. It shows personality. Antique shops love that. Don't worry, my little gutter urchin. I'll take them all off your hands. I'd hate for you to come all this way for nothing. Here's your tip. 60... Okay, so I was completely off on how much they sell for. Pick me up, little urchin. Completely off how much they sell for. I thought it was like 10 per necklace. I guess I can't deliver a letter when there's a letter waiting for me. Maybe. Good morning. Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here is your letter. Dear Link, I recently received some golden feathers from my boyfriend who mentioned you. I'm something of a bird enthusiast, so I know how hard it must have been to get all of these feathers. I want you to be happy as we are as Link, so I'm sending you this heart as a token of our affection. You got a piece of heart. Select 4 to form one heart container. More heart containers mean more life energy. How exciting. Chunk. I can't do those kinds of noises. This post box is near Dragon Roost Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this now? Your parcel is hereby accepted for delivery. Thank you for using the island postal service. We appreciate your business. Do they have someone living in those post boxes? Is that why it's got the little, like, saliva splash when you get a letter? Is there actually a person hiding in there? I want you to show me a picture of the first perfectly round, pale thing you can think of. Show me something that's exactly the same as my favorite thing, then you win, and I'll acknowledge that you understand the inner workings of my heart and mind. It's quite a simple little riddle, isn't it? Quickly now, bring it to me. What's pale about this? Nothing. I said something perfectly round and pale. Okay, so it doesn't have to be in color. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Maggie again, and then maybe that'll be it for Windfall for the time being. Honestly, you just don't understand, do you? Open up your ears. Silence! I'm telling you, we don't allow postmen here. Be gone, be gone. Don't be ridiculous. I went through great trials and tribulations to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress and return with Mo's letter. Silence! Be gone, be gone! Then please, be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Silence! Be gone, be gone! Just acknowledge I was here! Silence! Be gone! Be gone! Foolish man, you made me angry. I cannot even look you in the face any longer. I fear I might go somewhere to cool my feathers. Well, what a wretched, unruly postman! I don't know anything about Mr. Mo in any Forsaken Fortress, and he always comes here bringing his letters. Does this Mo think I'll let him lay a hand on my one and only daughter, Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are. They'll never reach her on my watch. You know, you say that now. It's very easy to walk past you and just deliver a letter, so, you know. Oh no, my dear sweet burly Mo, when oh when will you respond to me? Oodala, oodaloo la la. The hardest part is remembering where the cafe is and how to get there. I know it's up some stairs. I think it's above the auction house. Or not auction house, this guy. I think it's up here. Yeah. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry you had to witness me fly off the handle like that at Maggie's house. I'm most embarrassed. That man just... Never mind. To tell you the truth, though, I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie from a moblin named Mo. But as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't permit me to give it to her. What a stubborn, meddling old man. Using to accept letters from the postman. Who's heard of such nonsense? I went to great trouble to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress, and it was a most frightening ordeal, let me tell you. If I don't deliver this letter, then I'm a failure of the delivery trade. But I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I cannot mope here forever. Actually, I have an idea. That old fool may not permit postman on his premises, but surely he would allow you in place, would he not? Could you deliver this letter to Maggie in my stead? What do you say? Do it. Leslie, you, young man, are a lifesaver. It really never hurts to ask. I shall leave this letter in your care. You got the Moblin's letter. This letter has sort of a stink to it. Take it to Maggie. I'm counting on you to put this in Maggie's hands, and I thank you. Oh, can I help you with something? Well, bye. Again, I don't know how. I don't think I'm going to do much more here, if I'm being honest, so. Let's just keep the interesting things about Windfall buried for the time being. Over here. Don't mind me, old man. I am doing absolutely nothing. Is that? Could it be? The letter from Mo that I saw in my dreams? Let me read it to this instant. This is Mo. I like you, Maggie, so much that I want to eat you for dinner. Did you hear that? Those words? It must mean. Can it be? Is this his marriage proposal? It must be. At last my feelings have been conveyed to Mo. At last he understands how I feel. This is the happiest day of my life. True-de-doo-de-la-loo-la-la.
From here on out, today will be the anniversary of true love for me and Mo. Oh, it completely slipped my mind. I must thank you for your role in this. To commemorate my anniversary of true love, I give you this. What I was hoping for, that's the fourth piece, completing another heart container. Life energy is increased by 1. Just to make it that awkward second row for the rest of the game, needed to get at least 1 more heart container. Fruity-loo-hoo, treasure it always. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else major to do here. So we're gonna go... get back on the ocean. As I recall, there are 8 Triforce charts, and like 7 of them are in the bottom 2 rows of the sea chart. Yeah, Ghost Ship is all over. But let's go to Six-Eyed Reef. And the wind is already blowing south, so... Six-Eyed Reef, because that's where we get the chart for the big Octoroks. And then we'll get the extended magic meter. Because I believe, again, I would swear on at least half of my current rupee total that the big Octorok is either in like one of these 2 squares or this square. So we're going, here is Northern Triangle. Do we have... Doesn't look like it, okay. There's the Delver people, Salvage people, we already chatted with them. It doesn't take many polygons to make it cheaper, that's for sure. Seagulls in this game are great. Okay, we do have a chart for Six-Eye Reef. You can see it there. Oh, why did you stop? Probably not worth it. This heavily rocking ocean is not making things any easier here. We got that one. Why are you in the reef, my guy? No, I did not want to talk to you. We cannot return to Hyrule without first reforming the piece of the Triforce. And now our duty to gather the 8 Triforce shards. Good story, bro. Tell it again. Mother trucker. Please, fam. Mother. Hecking worst. Will you please let me get on my boat, you prick? Finally, goodness gracious. Okay, we're gonna loot that just because he made me mad. Okay. There we go. So a little bit further forward. They're both so small. What do you think Link does with the chests after he empties them? You get a silver rupee. One's worth a whopping 200 rupees. It's time to jump for joy. Okay. Once we break all the cannons, the actual treasure appears, or it should. Get wrecked. You can break them with your boomerang. It takes like 3 hits, but I have 99 bombs, so I might as well use them. This is a benchmark to see how much money they actually give when you dredge up their loot. I thought it was only like in the 50s of rupees, but if it's in the hundreds, it might be worth it. Good deal? Yeah, okay. Not too shabby, my eye. It's not too shabby to pick up off the ground. There might be some around the edges of the island, outside edges, I guess. Nope, there's one there. Okay. Got him.
we've opened all of our other sea charts. Making sure, because I believe this is a sea chart that leads us to the chart that we want. Yeah, trigger chart. Da-da-da. Well, what do you know? Just north of here, we just changed the winds. 10 out of 10. Happy that it works out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, smooth. You got the octo chart. Now you know where to find the big octos. Press up on the D-pad and check your charts to view it. Oh, I was so close. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the 8 in the bottom left area. But I also think that it's one that has 12 eyes. So I think we're going to go over to that island, or that spot on the left first, and then we'll probably go up to the top right and get that one. And if it's neither of those, we'll sail down and get that 8, and then maybe we'll get the far 8 first. We'll just change the wind because, you know, might as well. I haven't timed it. I've never fit to see whether it is faster to sail with it less optimal wind, or whether taking the time to play the song and change the wind and have the little cutscene play is faster. All I know is that the Swift Sail from the remastered version is the greatest addition to any classic Zelda game ever made. Like, I can't think of a single quality of life improvement better than that. We're still not going to talk to the fish here, and we're still not going to... Well, maybe we'll check Tingle just to see how much he costs, but I also don't know if I can check the price without having one in my possession, and I haven't gotten any. But I'm probably not going to get... Oh, do I have bait? I have the bait. Fine, we'll talk to Mr. Triumph Forks. Boy, small fry? Yeah, I've heard. I take you on a chart and information about this island. Let's start by opening up your sea chart. Let me tell you a little something about that island over there, small fry. The guy who lives there is named Tingle, but he won't grow up and act his age. He still dresses like a little kid. That is not normal. Still, from what I hear, he can decipher maps like nobody's business. It just goes to show you that you can't judge a person on appearance alone, fry. Of course, the thing about this Tingle guy is that when it comes time to pay his deciphering fee, you better be ready to fork over some serious dough. Anyone who doesn't have a deep wallet won't be reading any maps, that's for sure. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, fry. I can't go fight evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Cool. Again, we're not going to grace Tingle with our presence. I will check to see if there is a spyglass guy on the island to help point me in the right direction for the Octo. Doesn't look like it. So we'll just pull out our own spyglass and see if we can find some seagulls. Not offhand. Fine, we'll go up and see Tingle. No promises I'll talk to him, though. There you are. Okay, north of here. Cool. Bye, Tingle. You can't do it with the boomerang. I'm gonna see if I can do it with bombs. Am I going south? Please don't tell me. Okay, okay. Whew. Where are they? There you are. Bum, bum, bum. So if I was good at aiming, I could do it with bombs more easily. Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure it's 3 hits on each spot with the boomerang. That seems like it. Dang. We got a piece of heart. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equals more life. Okay, I mean, I'm not unhappy about that. Not by any means. We are going to go check out the other 12i1 first. I think I'm going to go with my gut afterwards and just check out that bottom one next. And then if it's not there, my sister just messaged me, so she should be ready to hang out soon. I'll just make sure we're going to the right place. Yep. I think I have a treasure chart here too, but we'll see. Yes. There's a chart for where those guys, those outposts show up, and that's the best way to get joy pendants if you don't get them from all of the random bokoblins you fight throughout the game. Because these outposts are largely populated by bokoblins. I think there's a chart up on that one, because that's the one that only has one ladder. Some kind of fancy chart up there. Doesn't look like there's a sea chart. We are going to go talk to Fish Guy. Boy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I'm not going to read the whole thing every single time. Always the hoy small fry. 7-star islands. Filling with a ghost ship, right? If you see seagulls flying all around some seawaters, that's a sign that you'll need to be wary, Fry. Because the seagulls flock to wherever big octos appear. Big octos, I tell you. Those things don't mess around. And that's all the info I got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw me some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. After that, I'm off. Okay. Hard to see seagulls at night. We'll see how far north we can get before the King of Red Lions gets pissed at us. Yes, the fish. Yep. It is too dangerous to go any further in this direction. We must turn back. Yeah. Okay, thankful for the rain clearing up. Aha! Try to quarter the wind as best as we can. Or we'll just friggin' change the wind, because, you know, it's probably faster than cruising our way over there. I'm glad it makes you happy. It makes me happy too. This game is just so good for nostalgia. because it holds up. It is still extremely fun, even, you know, over 2 decades later. I love the HD remaster. Like, let's be clear, I think it's superior in most ways. But I also love the original too. We're just through here, right? It looks like they were just through here. Okay. Man, they're really small. The mask I'm wearing, the Hero's Charm, lets me see health bars. Which, I mean, hasn't been relevant for this entire stream since we picked it up, but... the other reason the boomerang is superior is, especially when it has so many eyes, if you're semi-intentional about the spots you pick, you can sometimes hit multiple eyes without walking onto them, just by virtue of it flying around the way it does. Alrighty. Dang. Okay. You want a piece of heart. You put a total of 2 pieces. You get 2 more to complete another heart container. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go get that bottom left one, and then if it's not that one, I'm gonna have to call it for the time being, and we'll get back to it and getting more, getting some Triforce charts for next week. I don't know. I haven't noticed the controller rumble. I don't think I have it turned off, and it has rumbled for other things. But I'll be honest, I've been very lucky this stream by actually hitting the treasure the first try each time. There have been other times where I have been completely messed up in trying to do it and just fumbled it for a good, like, a minute and a half, so... I don't think there is controller rumble. But, if I recall correctly, they did say that some features for certain games only happen if you have the official GameCube controller for the Switch 2, or the Switch. So, I would wager that that might be one of those things. This is the third island that has had an Octorok with the wind things, the hurricanes. So I wonder if that is a way to know if there is a Octorok on the island. It's always the worst to run into these before you get anything to fight them with, because then you just have to sit and circle around in the whirlpool until they just eat you and spit you out. Dang it! My instincts were incorrect. They betrayed me. One of the charts, there's a ferry chart that shows where it is. I just haven't, yeah. Because the Tingle chart shows 2 of the ferry locations. You got an orange rupee. Just one of these is worth 100 rupees. Your face is beaming. Okay. So I thought they crossed off when you completed them. So I'd assume that the 4 was done. So that makes me think that actually I was correct, that it is on the bottom row. And so I'm going to stubbornly, I assume my sister is going to forgive me. I'm going to stubbornly go see if that one is the Great Fairy. Okay, okay. Nope. Okay, so I just need to go pure south, but whatever. Excuse me. Where are the seagulls, Lebowski? I think they're south of the island. Please don't shoot me off. Hey, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chart information about this island. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy. Okay, there we go. Cool. Beautiful fairy who bestows magic powers. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no, I sure hope they didn't eat her. That's all the info I've got to offer. Can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach. Cool. Seagulls, anyone? Again, pretty sure they're to the south, but heaven forbid I get out my spyglass to look, you know? There's a seagull up there. Haha. Can we quarter the wind enough to get over there without needing to change the wind? Think so. Think so. Yeah, buddy. Your 4 eyes. Got him. Oh, waker of the wind. Thanks to you, I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. Thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. Your magic powers increased. You're now twice as much as what you had before. May the winds of fortune always blow across your back. Cool. So that means that there are 2 octos left. I mean, we can just get the last 2. Yes. Looking a little bit northeast and a little bit more northeast. We'll get those. My sister contacted me and said that she's happy playing House Flipper for a bit, so we'll get those and then we'll fly to Outside Island and call it a stream. There we go. Okay. And we just fly to the private oasis. We don't need to sail there, heaven forbid. Oh, we can't. We can't. I totally thought we could. I wonder if they changed that in the HD remaster, because I thought you could. that. That's the Oasis, I think. A seagull. Aha. Glad we didn't miss them. Yeah, did we already clear this one? Seems like it. Surely that would have counted, right? Or did the seagulls not disappear until you have? I think that's good enough evidence to say that we did already get this octo. Yeah. Last one is a Fire Mountain. I mean, let's just sail there. I mean, it'd be really funny if those were just like bait seagulls. There we go. There's a seagull. Couple individual seagulls.
that. There's a group of seagulls. Cool. Got him. Cool beans. Save the Great Sea from the endless menace of big Octoroks, big Octos. An orange rupee. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, we're gonna fly to Outset and call it a day there. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna be streaming on Wednesday or not. There is a title update for Monster Hunter Wilds, adding 2 new monsters, and then sometime this week, I think, is when the Arch-Tempered Uthduna is being added. And so I wouldn't mind streaming, grinding that, because it was a good stream grinding the Raid Owl. I'm going to have to play a lot more in the meantime, because I was absolute garbage today as I was floundering against the Seregios and the... whose name I have learned is Lagiacris, instead of, as I grew up saying it, Lagiacris. So if the Arch-Tempered update is out by Wednesday, I'll probably stream that on Wednesday, otherwise might be a Blueprint stream, we'll see. I am going to do another Uthduna. Nice. I am going to do another binge stream of Breath of the Wild. I want to see if I can get the last 2 Guardians done. Then I'm going to have one more stream of Zelda note hunting and shrine completing. And then beat Ganondorf, Calamity Ganon next week sometime. Friday, I'm going to be playing mini golf in VR. If you have never seen it played or played it yourself, I highly recommend it. It is a marvelous experience. Walkabout Mini Golf VR is one of the best VR games, period. Full stop. It's obviously completely different from something like Half-Life Alyx, but it is on par, if not exceptionally better, in certain ways. And then, as always, Saturday is toss-up whether I stream something. Could be more Blueprints, could be finishing Wind Waker, just be doing little stuff, gathering Triforce charts, etc., etc. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Look forward to seeing you again. Feel free to like and subscribe. Asking for it so my mod doesn't make fun of me. Hit the notification bell if you want to see when I go live, because again, it's not always consistent. I try for about 7 p.m. on Mondays and Saturdays, or Fridays, Mondays and Fridays. I usually start around noon on Wednesdays and Thursdays if I stream. But notification bell will help you catch me when I go live. And yeah, again, hope you all have a good night, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!